Hi, I'm Matt Smith, and we're here in beautiful Austin, Texas at Six String Ranch. Today I'd like to teach you about Travis picking. Travis picking was kind of invented by Merle Travis, who must have been awesome because he had a picking named after him. It's really a right hand technique, and your right hand is a full 50% of your available hands, so it stands to reason it's a good idea to learn some stuff about it. It's really characterized by the alternating bass pattern. Let's get to it. In guitar music, your left hand is always designated with numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the right hand, it's always done with letters, P, I, M, A, derived from the Latin names of your fingers. Anyway, I'm going to teach you today how to finger pick every single chord with the Travis picking pattern. Once you learn this, we can extrapolate on it and do all kinds of amazing stuff with it. This will open up a whole new world to you, and you're really going to love it. Generally, we're going to focus on chords with the root on the fifth string, like C, A minor, bar chords like B minor, C major, things like that. And then we're also going to talk about chords with this root on the fourth string, like open D, and then you have F, and there's a whole slew of other bar chords that are rooted on the fourth string. And finally, chords that are rooted on the sixth string, like open E, open G, bar chords rooted on the sixth string, the E form bar chords like that. Between that, there's really only a couple of patterns to learn, and when you learn those patterns, you can finger pick pretty much everything with the Travis picking pattern. So the first pattern is the ones with the root on the fifth string. I'm going to hold the C chord with my left hand. With my right hand, I'm going to put my thumb on the fifth string and my middle finger on the second string, and I'm going to play those simultaneously at the same time together, like this. Next, my thumb will play the fourth string, and then my index finger will play the third string. Next, I repeat the fifth and second string, only separately. The thumb plays the fifth, and then the middle plays the second. Then the thumb plays the fourth again, and the index plays the third again. So basically, to review, thumb, middle together, and a pinch on the fifth and second strings. Thumb plays the fourth, index plays the third, thumb plays the fifth, middle plays the second, thumb plays the fourth, index plays the third. Now, it's really important to discuss your hand position. Your hand position should be almost like you're holding a handlebar on a bike. So your thumb is forward and your fingers are picking straight up. Some people play like this, and if this happens, your fingers are playing kind of sideways on the strings, and you get this shushy sound as opposed to a straight up like that. You get a nice clean tone. So make sure you keep your thumb forward of your fingers. So the pattern again, 5 and 2 together, thumb middle, thumb index 4 and 3, thumb middle, 5 and 2, and then thumb index 4 and 3. Now the pattern of this is a quarter note followed by eighth note, so we would count that like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and the fingers are 5, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3. 5, 2 together, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3. Now if I speed this pattern up, you get the familiar pattern you heard on Dust in the Wind. Sounds like that for those of you who are of a certain age. So that's the fifth string pattern. So I can play that on A minor, C, A major, B minor, bar chord, and so on. The next pattern is the same pattern, you just move it one string towards the floor. So the next pattern is for roots on the fourth string. Let's take a D chord. So this time, instead of playing the fifth and second string together, I simply play the fourth and first string together with my thumb and middle finger like this. Then my thumb plays the third string, index plays the second, thumb plays the fourth again, middle plays the first, and then thumb plays the third, and index plays the second. Again. 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2. The time again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and you've heard this at the beginning of that song Brain Damage off the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon record. It sounds like this. So more on that later. The final pattern is for chords with the root on the 6th string. So for an E chord or an open G, this pattern is slightly different than the other ones. In this case, we'll try it with a G chord. In this case, I'm playing the G with my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So it's like that. So now I'm going to play the 2 outside strings with the thumb and middle finger. So 6 and 1 together. Then the thumb plays the 4th string, index plays the 3rd, thumb plays the 5th, middle plays the 2nd, thumb plays the 4th, and index plays the 3rd. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. So basically, now I can play pretty much almost any song I know using standard open position chords. Here's a D chord using the 4th string pattern. And then an A minor using the 5th string pattern. And then a G using the 6th string pattern. And if I do it fast, it'd be like this. D, 2 patterns of the A minor, and then 2 patterns of the G chord. Now, there's 2 main feels that we need to discuss. One is the straight feel, which I'm talking about. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The other feel is the swing feel. Now, the swing feel is, you can remember the clopping horse hooves you've heard at the beginning of every cowboy song. So you count that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll know if you're doing it right if you get the chicken neck. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it would sound like this. Here's the straight feel. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 here's the swing feel. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 that's how to pretty much play any chord that you know with Travis picking. What I would do is take a song you already know using those basic open position chords and practice Travis picking until you get it. In the next video, we're going to start to expand on that. Thanks a lot. From 6 String Ranch, this is Matt Smith. Keep practicing.